In this video, we will talk about exponential equations. Solve for x. We're given 2x is equal to 16. Let's rewrite 16 in terms of 2. So we have 2 to the x is equal to 2 to the fourth. They are only the same if x is equal to 4. 3 to the x plus 2 is equal to 1 over 27. Let's rewrite 1 over 27 in terms of 3. So we have 3 to the x plus 2 is equal to 3 to the negative third. Therefore, it would only be the same if the exponents are the same. So x plus 2 is equal to negative 3. So x must be equal to negative 5. If you plug it back in, that negative 5 on here, we have 3 raised to the negative 5 plus 2, that's 3 raised to the negative third, which is equal to the right side. Solve for x. We're given 4x is equal to 8. So if we rewrite the 4 and 8 in terms of 2, we have 2 raised to the 2x is equal to 2 to the third. So 2x must be equal to 3. Therefore, x is equal to 3 over 2. Let's check if that answer is correct. 4 raised it to the 3 over 2 is equal to 2 raised to the second power, raise it to the 3 over 2. Power to the power, so you multiply. So you're given 2 to the third, which again is equal to 8. Question on the right side, 9 to the x minus 2 is equal to 1 over 3. So let's rewrite the 9 in terms of 3. So 3 to the second power is equal to 9, and x minus 2 is equal to 3 to the negative first power. So power to power, you multiply. 2x minus 4 must be equal to negative 1. We have 2x is equal to 3. X must be equal to 3 over 2. I really like this section because you can always check your answers. Solve for x given 4x plus 2x minus 20 is equal to 0. I'm going to show you two ways to solve this problem. Method 1. Rewrite the 4 in terms of 2. So we have 2 to the 2x plus 2x minus 20 is equal to 0. We're going to let 2 to the x to be equal to a. So we have a squared plus a minus 20 is equal to 0. But wait a second, why is it a squared? How does 2 to the 2x becomes a squared? Well, 2 to the 2x is the same thing as a 2 to the x raise it to the second power, right? Because it's a power to a power, you would multiply, making it 2 to the 2x. So then, if I let the 2x to be a, this is now becoming a squared. All right, moving forward, if you see this, this is factorable. We can rewrite this as a plus 5 and a minus 4 equals to 0. Therefore, a must be negative 5 and a must be 4. We let our a to be 2 to the x. So 2 to the x is equal to negative 5 and 2 to the x is equal to 4. On the right side, x must be 2. On the left side, 2 to the x can never be a negative number. So the one on the left side has no solution. So the only solution to this problem is x equals to 2. Alright, so another way to solve this problem is, so you start off the same, 4 to the x plus 2 to the x minus 20 is equal to 0, and you recognize that this as 2 to the x squared plus 2 to the x minus 20 is equal to 0. Then, after a couple of practice, you recognize that this must be 2 to the x plus 5, 2 to the x minus 4. Recognizing that this is a factorable, it's a little hard to see, but hopefully after doing a couple of the homework questions, you'll be able to do so. The rest of the step is the same. You set 2 to the x to be equal to negative 5, 2 to the x is equal to 4. 1 on the left side, since 2 to the x cannot be a negative number in any case, this has a no solution, but 1 on the right side, x must be equal to 2.